Okay, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Empire Total War. Excuse me. Now, in the last part, we destroyed a rebel army that was stomping around this region here. Now we're in a bit of an indecisive moment. We've got the Spanish to the south who occupy Florida, which we could take out. But our main problem is to the north. The Cherokee are is swarming the area. We have an army sort of going towards them. So one that's occupying this farmhold up here. And we're hoping they're going to send some forces up to attack them. Basically we need to thin their numbers out here because they've got two cities in close proximity to each other. I'm pretty sure you attack one, the other one will reinforce. But what I want to do is just spread them out. Basically I want them to attack two different forces and, you know, spread themselves rather thin, but it does actually look like we can't march. Is this a mountain region that we can't pass? It is looking that way. It looks like there's actually a ridge of mountains we can't pass, so I might actually start my war against the Spanish and attack them first. But this army needs to severely replenish before we do that. Excuse me. Meanwhile, back in England, our army here is just getting some cannons to support itself with, and we're going to also be recruiting more infantry as and when we can afford it. Right now it's a smallish army, it's not really prime for action, but hopefully Randall Southerns can get himself a decent force together. Then he's going to embark on this fleet, sail over and attack Flanders here, or Brussels shall I say. Hopefully this will get the French off the United Provinces. I'm hoping this army can beat these guys, but they are weak. But it's a full stack army inside actually. Let's have a look. And they've got, yep, they have the star forts on their side. Yeah, it's a pretty good army actually. What are these guys? Swiss infantry. Ooh. Grenadiers. Yeah, they've got a fairly decent army here. So looks like, I think they should be able to hold against this French one. This French one, it seems to be mostly cavalry, so especially in a star fort situation. I say it's not mostly cavalry, it's mostly infantry, but they've got quite a big contingent of cavalry. I like the look of these troops. These troops look pretty cool, don't they? The Swiss Guard, elite infantry. Ooh dear. First foot of the guards. So the French army is fairly strong, but hopefully the Dutch can handle that. So really our main focus is continuing to be in the Americas. It's going to be for some time, and we need to, the only problem is if we get rid of the Spanish here, they've got more territory overseas, and the French also hold territories in the Caribbean, which makes this area quite vulnerable to counterattack. What's this farm here? So they have cotton plantation over here, which is worth a small amount. Actually, cotton's worth quite a bit actually. I think tobacco right now is the most valuable resource, hence we built ourselves a plantation here. So anyway, so with that said, there's nothing we can do this turn. We are nearly completely out of money. So I think I'm going to end turn and see you on the other side.
Increase population by reducing lower class taxation, or build fishing ports to produce more food, which will in turn increase population.
Yeah. So we've had an election by the looks of it, so we'll check that out momentarily. So in the last turn, the Spanish return to the city here. So they've got a first stack army there. The Cherokee actually marched at an army. Where's it gone? It was a full stack army. It's up here somewhere. I think it must be in the woodlands, prepared to ambush. Which I was going to attack, but we can't see it, so we can't attack it. Hopefully it doesn't manage to slip past us. But yeah, it was a full stack Cherokee army. So I think what we're going to do this turn is continue to let these guys replenish. Just move that a little bit closer to the border.
Anything more?
Same for the guys inside here. I think they need to replenish. Oh, they are replenishing, but let's just make sure it's full. In the meantime, well, also should I say, the Dutch managed to fend off the French here in Amsterdam. Basically, the French sent a reinforcement army up which attacked, then they launched an attack, but they lost. So those same French forces are now in Flanders, which makes me believe, yeah, we really do need to make sure we've got a substantial force. Also, the French keep reinforcing this fleet, so it's nearly a full stack fleet. It's one ship away. It's a very powerful fleet, so I don't really want to tangle with it. Which yet we don't know where it's heading or what they plan to do with it. Should we get another? How many of these can we get? We can currently have 3, so we'll get another one of you guys. But Grenadiers, we can currently have 6, so we'll get another one of you guys. We'll get a couple units of line infantry as well, I think. It's militia, we don't want militia. There we go. So that should do actually for this army. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 extra units, and how many free slots have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can afford to get one more unit placed in there, but maybe an extra cavalry unit. Nah, we'll leave it as it is. We may get an extra unit of line infantry, I think. Oh, I coughed and note off my desk. So we completed some farm works and some plantation. Oh, a new port has emerged. Where the hell is that? I don't even know where that is. Let's go have a look. Oh. Is this even our territory? Is it telling me? Yeah, it is our territory. Right next to French territory though, uncomfortably close. Okay. I think, is a local fishery going to be necessary here? No, it can never hurt, can it? I don't think a trade port's going to be necessary this far east, when all our main territories are a bit south. These are still here. This is it's still a very uncomfortable situation, that for me. I will be dealing with them at some point. In the meantime, I think we need to take on the Spanish, but we're going to let replenishment take effect for a little bit, because we do need a lot of men replacing in these armies. They've been through the wars. much else to do. Like I said, I'm a bit nervous about this army that I can't see. It's bothering me a little bit. It kind of feels like they're trying to bypass me, but I don't think they can unless they can go this way. That is a very big... That's a possibility I'm not too keen on. If they can cut through here, which they looks like they can, looks like that's the way they're trying to go. That means they have free access to this territory. This territory. Oh dear. Yeah, we're going to have to chase them down. Need some excitement for this army, like. These guys get to do something other than occupy this town, but we'll wait until we can see them. Because I don't want to go marching blindly into an ambush, which is what will happen if we just start heading that way now. Oh god, excuse me. So I'm going to end the turn again. See you on the other side. Okay, we're back, and on good news, the full stack army has returned, excuse me, to the city there. So it looks like they're not going marauding in our territory anytime soon. This army is still replenishing, God suck a bugger. Yeah, we need them to kind of replenish a little bit faster, guys. Come on, get some more volunteers in you. I keep calling this place Virginia. It's Georgia. Why do I keep calling it Virginia? Apparently this place is losing population, but I don't exactly know how I can solve this situation. Because there's no farm in the region, and I do not want to exempt them from tax, because I need the money. So greed is going to have to come above common sense. Where is Virginia then? I'm sure it's nearby. Ah well, whatever. Just trying to think of what I can do in order to... We need to... Oh yeah, another thing. This fleet is now a full stack fleet. It's 20 ships there. So I'm a bit uncomfortable about that. But you know, life goes on. We're going to get a last unit of line infantry recruited for this army, and that'll be it then. This army will be prepared to march on and onwards. So we should have quite a few units coming to join us in this end turn sequence. It's like the Dutch have started to build, or at least send armies out here. They don't look in good nick. They could be better. They need to get rid of this priest. So there's not really much for me to do when money is a bit tight as it is. I've got quite a bit of money actually. I could... I think I will. We'll do an infrastructure run. Or a small town run, should I say, not infrastructure. Same difference, right? Everything looks fairly developed so far. We need to start. Hey, something to build. Where is this? Here. Have some farms. Right, so it looks like all our small towns are actually built up. Let's see about our roads. Looks like they are... Excuse me. Okay. Everything's built up road-wise. I suppose the saving a little bit of money is always going to help, so we could buy some more ships though, because our fleet is vastly underpowered compared to this one. I think I'd like to wait until we've got some technology invested in our fleet though. So back into the Americas. Excuse me. Yeah. And food shortage is bothering Georgia,
At the ready.
which is probably bothering our replenishment rate. I'm not sure whether that's a thing, but I'm also pretty sure that Chilea's got to be getting on a bit. What does it say your age, Mr. Churchill? Yeah, he's getting on a bit, so it's most likely he's going to end up popping his clogs at some point, which means we'll have to replace him. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was the end of this turn, which, you know, he goes to meet his goose. I suppose next turn we can at least develop this region a bit more, which will always help, at least with the income. It doesn't have a port though, this is the thing. There's no port in this region yet, so it's not directly exporting this tobacco. Has this region got a port? Has any region got a port? Not sure. But yep, again, looks like we are waiting until
Your orders, Your Majesty.
we're prepared for big battle. But the Spanish built a fort because I kind of like to have a fort battle. They don't have any cannons. It doesn't look. Oh, they do have cannons. Well, oh dear. That could be. They do have a fort though. We've not seen a fort battle yet, and I kind of like them. Although we do get much higher casualties in a fort battle. Do you know, we could siege them while we wait for our replenishment. I think we will.
Get ready for battle.
We'll siege them.
Siege them.
Yes.
They hide behind women's skirts.
So, you know, we'll replenish and we will kind of deplenish their forces a little bit. So that's always good news. Okay, so time to end the turn again. Alright, and we're back again, and as you can see we've end turn sequence ended here because
Yes, sir.
we've had a lot of the men marching to this army. We're just waiting for 2 more to arrive, and I assume they're coming from up north yonder. That French fleet is still sitting there. I'm happy for that French fleet to sit there and waste their income. I am. Just like I'm happy for the Marathas Confederacy armies to stand there and waste their income. Alright, so it looks like the Spanish did not sally out, but our army has fully replenished now. And so is that one, which is good. On the other hand, we have a bit of an issue in the north. Looks like Cherokee nations are approaching us, and once again they sent an army into the woods. Not this one, there's a false. Oh right, no, we can see it. We can see it this time, near enough full stack right here. I'm wondering if we attack this force, are they in reinforcement range? I'm not sure they are. It's worth a shot.
On water them.
No Nope, they're not in reinforcement range. But what is with the balance bar though? I mean, come on. I know native warriors are tough, but 2 units of cav and 1... No. No. That's not right, is it? That can't be right. The balance bar is almost even for... No, we're gonna
Undaunted, undefeated.
slaughter them. That gets rid of them a little bit. Now the question is,
Forward!
do we return to the safety of our farm or do we push on to attack these guys? Their force is much more substantial, so I think we will return to our...
Lord!
I say our farm, the farm we've occupied. Where's it gone? Oh god, curses snows. I can't see. There it is.
Prepare for battle!
Oh crap, we can't make it.
Prepare for war!
Oh, we will replenish our numbers. And if they're pushed to me, then it's easy to fight them on the defensive. Anyway, meanwhile, I'm going to finally
Siege works underway!
fight the Spanish. And we'll give them the option to surrender. No, they're not going to take it.
Settlement besieged!
Let's just do a quick save. Just in case this goes wrong, because knowing my luck it will.
Galleons ready!
They do have a unit of cannon. I forgot to pause the recording. No, it's too late now. Once it's getting the loading screen, it'll struggle to pause until the end of the loading screen anyway. So basically I think our plan of action here is hopefully our cannons outgun them, so we can sit back and bombard them for a little bit, breach some of the walls, and then start marching troops into those breaches and around to climb the walls in different locations. But hopefully we'll be able to sustain artillery bombardments throughout. So we need a good spot for our artillery where they're facing a wall. And we're going to separate our infantry into groups of attack, I think. Let's have a look here. So there's a fort. It's a basic fort, it's a basic square fortifications. We can make a breach in the walls like around here and here. There's only certain points you can actually breach the walls on Empire. I mean, same for every total war, but it's just so limited on Empire. There's like, you know. So we're going to want to put our cannons front and centre. Really? That far away? That is very far. Shan't complain too much. Remember? Right. Trying to think of what kind of groups to have. One of you and a unit of grenadiers, I suppose. That can be group 1. Pass into the... Hang on. Doing that thing where, like, if you group them up, it literally wants them all to stick together. Stick in the formation they're currently in. It's kind of annoying. Can't do this. So group 1 is going to go to that far flank. Group 2 can be 1, 2, 3, 4, I suppose. And we're going to send these all the way over here. We need a bit more. Come here, a wood pigeon. In the game. So that's group 2. Group 3 is going to be like that. Are you in a group? It looks like, yeah, you're in a group. So these guys are going to be our main frontal assault, as well as the rangers, obviously. So we're going to spread them out across here. There we go, and then cavalry, we're just going to move out of the way, basically. There we go. Did I get all my cav? Yeah, I'm sure I did. Right, so let's start the battle, and this could go horribly wrong, but there we go. Our cannon should be in firing range. They're already firing at our cavalry. Okay, should select sections of the wall to fire at. You fire at that one, you fire at that one. I think their cannons mounted on the wall have equal range, but I'm rubbish. Have you even fired around yet? Come on guys. There we go. So we fired our first volley. I think while we wait, we're going to get our units into position. We want these guys to march up, but we want them to go as far back as they can. So okay. There's a town there. Ah. Oh, come on. Oh right, that's too far. Should be good enough. So again, as far away as we can march them. Now walls 15%. These walls are 15%. Are they firing from inside? That is weird. Surely they can't get many hits that way. The cannons are getting a few shots off, really, considering. %. Come on, guys. $36. What's this far side like? It's also 36. This is going to take a while, but we've got a while to wait for our troops to get into position anyway. So I think what I want to use the Rangers for is to sneak in and take the buildings. We're going to need a regiment of cav to take out this unit of artillery, which is weirdly firing into their own walls. Incoming. 51. 51 at best. There's still 49 there, so you can see the damage is 56 now. A couple of late balls entered. Oh, 72, 76, oh my goodness, we're getting there people. How's this wall holding? This wall's doing a little better, that's 51. This one's nearly down, so as soon as this one's down, we're targeting that other wall with both cannons. And as soon as that one's down, they're free firing. $19.92. Yeah, 12 watts of cannon, fire on one spot. Come on, fire when you're ready, guys. Why are you not firing? Come on. I'll give you a new target and everything, but Jesus. When you're simply ready. Come on, boys. There we go. Incoming. And that wall is down. I think. Yep, damage 100%. So we're going to focus fire on this one now. That should have also decimated one of their units. Oh god, it halved them. It halved an entire unit, that. We've got this wall which has got 60% damage. This wall's now burning down. I need to do something about those cannons inside. I don't know if they're actually managing to get damage done, but When you're ready, fellas. On your marks. 83%. Yeah, another volley should do it. And then I think it's free fire time for our cannons. Oh, we've lost a cannon from that unit. It appears their cannon fire has been slightly effective. Right, fire at will, guys. So they have many holes in their wall. So now it's time to decide which guys are going to move first. It looks to me like all their forces are concentrated on concentrated in the centre. Doesn't look like they have any on the walls. So I think it might be worth putting up from that far. Imagine both sides up at once. All three sides up at once, sorry. I think I'll stop these guys from firing now, actually. What I plan to do is march our rangers up. The rest of us, rest of them, sorry, line up here. Okay, just gonna quickly pause it for 1 second while we check out this situation. It looks like these guys are in position. Where's the mini-map? Oh, it's down there. Yeah, it looks like these guys are in position, so I think it's time to start mounting the walls on this side. At least looks like we've actually got a great opportunity to do so. So we've got a couple units on this side going to mount the walls. Where's the rest of our boys? Unit here. The unit here. I think I might march these guys around the rear of the fort and attack that wall. Alrighty boys. Looks like on this side we're actually having a gunfight with them, which isn't the wisest idea, but we're gonna struggle to get up on these walls. That said, we do have 2 units that aren't currently firing. Let's see, which one are you? Yeah, we'll send you up. Let the others distract them with gunfire. You guys can climb up this wall. We have a bit of a gunfire exchange with them there. Are these guys not in position yet? And men are nearly in position here. As soon as they're in position, they're going to start mounting the walls. In fact, I think I'll start now because looks like we need as much forces on there as possible. In the meantime, I think I'm going to actually plug these gaps with units of infantry. So, yeah, these guys, for example, I think I'm going to just march them here. Just plug that gap. This flank I don't need to because we're currently engaging in a shootout with these guys, and or are we? I'll tell you what. Are we engaging in a gunfight with them? Well, that's as quick as you can. That's our boys take the wall. Hopefully the Rangers are quite good in melee. Basically what's happening now, we're just trying to secure the walls where we can. Looks like we're doing okay, I'm not sure. Do you guys know square formation? You do. I don't want to occupy the building because they've got artillery, so the artillery will just cut them down, basically. But I do want to at least start sending troops into the fort. Hopefully these guys can at least adopt some kind of square formation. If not, they can fire on the guys just past this building. Oh, they're currently being charged at. A square formation is not possible. Oh no, apparently it is. Shit. Where's our artillery? That's a native auxiliary. Their artillery is right there. I don't know what to do for the best. Because these native auxiliary are gonna... Oh no, the bowman auxiliary. Well, sure. I'm trying to think. Is it worth bringing up a unit of cavalry? I think it might be. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring these guys out again. Sorry guys, unnecessary losses, but there you go. Welcome to the army. And I think we'll get our cavalry involved. At least one to attack these bowmen, and I'm going to use another to eventually attack their artillery. As soon as we got rid of this artillery, we can set up inside the fort then. I've got a unit of rangers legging it. Are these ours? They are. Ahaha. We appear to have taken one of the walls. I can now fire down on these guys. These native musketmen, they're quite good at their job. So they could fire down on them. Hey guys, how are you actually coping here? What can you do? I'm thinking you guys actually go down there. As fast as you can, boys. These guys are fighting whom? I think these guys can attack them. Apparently they're in combat. I can't see any enemies there though. It's about time we sent them guys up. So it looks like sending that union was a bit of a mistake. Right, what are them guys doing? Are they retreating? Nope. They're confidently walking. Cavalry are doing fairly poorly. I'll leave them there. I think actually winning goes this fight. Yeah, I don't know really what else I can do while we... Suppose we could occupy the middle wall. Right, I can hear them firing, but oh, they're right there. Oh, they're just going to stand there and take that. They're going to lose. Oh, they might win in melee there. Hold fire, so we don't want you firing on our guys, just in case they lose. Doesn't look like they're losing now. Colonial Line Infantry are doing quite well. These guys are shaken. That guys, they have. Can we put these guys in a square, please? Give us that better chance of defending ourselves and firing from all angles. Come on guys, fire when you're ready. Oh, eyes have gone dodgy again. God damn you eyes. How are these doing? Still in melee, they're still winning. Oh, they won? Did they win that? Can't tell, I can't see them. Yeah, looks like they won that. Okay, can you guys... I don't know what to do with you guys actually. Go over there. You guys, I want you to take their old position and we're going to get ready to move in. Also fire it well. get our cav out of there. I think they've done enough. They've been in there for ages. We're going to send these guys in. No. I can't really see in here. Let's just pause it while I decide where to put them, because I can't see shit in there. It is literally havoc. Okay. There's the thing since okay, we'll just march in and kind of do a weird formation like that. This battle's been much messier than it needed to be, I think. I don't think these guys need to be in square, they're not really doing anything. So march them there as quickly as I can. These guys are almost in position. So apparently they're in melee, which is fine. Guys, why aren't you firing?
Infantry!
Will you fire, please? For the love of God. Look at these guys right in front of you. They're juicy targets. Oh come, yes. Yes. Good boys. Good on you boys. That's what we want to see. We want to cut these guys down. General. Shoot at the general. He's not doing anything to defend himself, so... These guys are winning in melee. Tough slog though. These guys are just being absolutely butchered. I don't want to extend their line too thin just in case they do charge them. It's about time we marched in this side. Right now this is kind of turned into a bit of a slaughter. Are these guys still in melee? Firing at will. Apparently they're still in melee. Nope, apparently they're not in melee anymore. Yeah, it looks like we've won. So we will end the battle there. So that was a bit of a messy victory, but we got it in the end. Okay, so there's the results for that battle. We killed... I can't read it, my eyes have gone blur. Honestly can't read it. Okay, we killed 2,200 Nod, they killed 9... Yeah, we did better than I expected. We did actually, to be honest. So, yep, Florida is now under our control, and we finally have a fort, which is nice. Let's see how they've been doing on the roads. They can do with better roads. Army, however, is going to need some replenishment. We did lose a unit. Who did we lose? Still got one cannon there, still got 2 cannons. Rangers, by the looks of it, we lost a unit of Rangers. Yeah, looks like we lost a unit of Rangers. That's not a terrible loss, if I'm completely honest. We can get them back though, so it'll just take some time because they've got to come all the way from Quebec, I think. Excuse me. So with that victory, let's open a few doors for us. Have we got, what's this stick here? I've got the choice between coffee and sugar. Okay, so we'll have a look, see which is worth more. Once again, so Florida's quite a rich region actually. Oh, I got a priest there though. Boo to you. You're a Catholic priest? Yep. Boo. Boo. Yeah, we've got quite a rich province, and this gives us access straight north, which, so taking this region might have been actually a very sound move. Yeah, looks like it might have been. So we've St. Augustine under our control. The army is now replenishing there, recuperating from its losses. And let's see, how's growth in the region? Growth is non-existent. Not great, but that's something that can be fixed over time. So now, there's not much else to do. So I'm going to call it a part because this has been going on for nearly an hour, 10 minutes now. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and join me next time for some more Empire Total War, and I will see you then.